Hi, this is Mike with Thrive, and welcome to May's SEO Performance Evaluation. Every month, we put together several key performance indicators, or KPIs, and we do that so that we can track our overall performance and keep an eye on the health of the website or landing pages. So diving right in, our first key metric that we evaluate is our top 5 keywords. Our top 5 keywords are keywords and queries that are rendering positions 1 through 5, and that's on the first page of the Google search results. So looking at May, we had a nice increase from April to May, 9, and that does include our branded themes as well. Let's take a deeper dive into those keywords. We could take a look at some of the movement and some of the search volume associated with them in our next screen. Okay, so I've loaded our keywords here. As you can see, the keywords to the left, followed by the search engine result type, the corresponding position that it's in, the amount of competition based on the ad saturation, the number of searches per volume per month, and then our cost per click. And we use the cost per click from an SEO standpoint just to really evaluate relevancy and to see what some of the competition is willing to pay for some of these terms. All right, so looking at our keywords, we had some really good movement from the top of the first page, the middle of the page, and also at the bottom of the page as well. As you see, our fire, water, and restoration with our geolocation there, moving up 2 positions to number 2. Our water restoration company, Bradenton, even though that's damage is not in there, that's pretty relevant on the search terms, though. That's a new arrival to number 4 on the first page. The query that is the most valuable is water restoration near me, 5. That's up 3 positions. And you see a tremendous amount of volume at $1,600 per month, and the average cost per click for that term is $95.72. So very valuable keyword there. Then going down the list, we had a little bit of downward movement. Keep in mind that this is also in the local pack and in the natural results. So we do anticipate those to come back. We do have some fluctuations throughout the month in terms of where our long tail keywords render, what position. And then ending it with water damage cleanup Bradenton, moving up 2 positions to number 6, and water damage restoration near me, up 3 positions to number 7. So a lot of really positive movement with the non-branded themes, while our branded keywords, so anything restoration 1, Bradenton, that will render our top positions and our local results. So, and that's been the story for some time. So some really healthy movement on the non-branded side while maintaining our branded keyword positions. Our next key metric is total traffic. Total traffic is measured in sessions, and a session is a measure when a visitor goes to more than one web page within the website. We use that because it's really an automatic filter, filtering out bot traffic or non-human interaction or interactions with the content. We really don't want to keep track of that. We want to measure what real humans are interacting with your content and why certain pages convert better. That's typically what we look at. So that's why we use sessions versus page views or just clicks. So 23 sessions, that is down from April. Keep in mind, in April, we had a pretty busy rainy season. In April, May was extremely dry. I don't think we had a drop of rain in May. So yeah, search volume was definitely down, and it reflects that, as you can see, not an all-time low, but pretty low given in comparison to the other months. Let's take a look at a little deeper dive into the session traffic and look at the proportion to organic, and then we can look at some of our conversion data thereafter. I've loaded our SEO progress report here. Please let me know if you need me to resend this to you. These reports are archived, so if you need a prior month's report, please let me know. I'd be more happy to provide that to you. So looking at our comparative range, we're looking at month over month here. So we're going to see quite the differences. So yeah, 38 sessions versus 15, 79 over 23. Organic still topped the list at 15, followed by a direct, referral, and social. We had no email submissions through the contact page. And keep in mind, this traffic is only below the fold and below the local listing. So it is segmented out. It does not include the Google My Business traffic or any of the traffic that's in the Google Maps or, like I said, in the Google My Business. That's tracked separately. Our phone data look pretty healthy at 229. That's up 94% from 118. We have a really healthy average call duration increase of 13.39% to 2 minutes. So the calls we were getting, I would could make a pretty good assumption that the average call was pretty good with a good 2-minute duration. We'd love to get your feedback on that as well to make sure that you're getting quality traffic and that this is leading to more bookings and business. We can tell by some of the search behavior and the metrics that Google provides us and some of our other tools provide us, but at the end of the day, you're the best judgment of your leads. That's why we always encourage to complete the ROI tracking form, which we'll be sending with this report. So looking at our calls, like I said, a good healthy bump there from month over month, even though despite we had lower traffic. And again, as you see, 162 answered, so that's up 84% from last month. And then we have also 66% increase in overall voicemails. So a lot of call traffic here, so that's great to see. Typically in the restoration industry, we see more call-driven action versus email. With that said, we can see that here with a pretty low amount of session traffic to the propensity of calls. So looking really good in terms of call base wise. So we're looking forward to more organic traffic going into our season and our storm season. So definitely the volume will be there. And we don't see any ranking shifts as we saw in our top 5 keywords on the 3 key metrics. So we should capture that traffic just from the volume increase going through June, July, and August. So we are definitely we're looking forward to that. The last key metric is the goals, which incorporates the emails and the telephone calls for the month. So that is procured also from the Google My Business as well. So as you can see, increasing month over month since February. So outstanding to see that. Increasing growth every month from March, April. And even though we had a slow traffic month in May, we still, as you see, the volume is there. So that's great to see. And again, a lot of those branded keywords, they help. They help generate the calls through Google My Business. They see your listing. They see you in the organic section of the page, and that gives them that confidence to say, okay, this person is pretty relevant because they're here and on the maps. So we're starting to see a trend where we have those combinations of rendering results within the search engine, and then we get exponential growth month over month. So I anticipate this to stabilize at some point. In June and July, that we definitely have the volume there. And again, we're going into Florida storm season. So I anticipate that volume to remain pretty constant going through the summer. So again, we're really happy to report on that as well. That concludes our report for this month. Please let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to reach out to myself or Lindsay. We'd be more than happy to answer your questions. Again, we really appreciate your business and value your business as a client. And I hope you have a pleasant rest of your day. Thanks.